Alright guys, this is Vix the Angel of Metal and I'm here with Blood Island Raiders. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, apart from my nose.
You accidentally knocked it.
Yeah, loading the gear out afterwards, managed to get the boot to drop on my nose. But
You're still rocking out though?
Yeah, I will be until my nose gives up and falls off.
Okay, so for those who are new to the band at home, who are you and what do you do?
My name's Reverend Al and I play guitar.
I'm TJ and then I play bass.
Okay, cool. So how did the band form?
Going back a good 5-6 years, a place called the Crowbar in London. Desperately trendy, I'm sure. Basically the guys who ran it, I knew them and they knew our singer, and he introduced us and we were like, hey, these guys have similar taste. And the drummer and I were in a that's Ted Mull there. Yeah. Hi Ted Mull.
This is so rock and roll.
I know. Basically,
new interview here.
I know. So unprofessional. Yeah, the drummer and I had been in a previous band, and we needed a singer. And Warren's like, "Hey, I'll audition." We're like, "Yeah, whatever." 6 months down the line, we did audition him. We're like, "Actually, yeah, he's the one we need." And it's just like we're all kind of into the same thing. It's like we wanted to do something that had kind of, I don't know about an old school feel, but a classic feel. We're not, I can't speak for everyone really, but we're not really into kind of much modern metal.
Okay.
We grew up listening to Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath and
old school then.
Absolutely, Scorpions, UFO, Hawkwind, The Who, Uriah Heep,
yeah.
Jethro Tull, all that kind of stuff. And we wanted that vibe going on.
Cool. So do you incorporate that into your sound?
Kind of, I guess so. That's where I'm coming from. Whether it sounds like that, I don't know, because bands sometimes sound like their influences, but hopefully not totally. If you know what I mean, we want to, but not be just that. We don't want to be more than some.
So, what do you look for when you're trying to form a band? Because I've heard it's really hard, to find certain members.
It's to find people who are going to turn up when you have rehearsals, who are going to practice, going to put the effort in, who are fired up, who are positive. I don't know. It's hard. It's we live in London, which is a city of God knows 10 million people or something. If you take the whole London, and it's like trying finding enough people who are into the same thing is pretty hard. We ended up with an Italian, a South African, a guy from Cumbria, from London. Yeah, it's like you think in London there might be enough people, but no, not anymore.
Okay, so tell me about your name, because it sounds like an Indiana Jones movie to me.
Okay, our old bassist before TJ, a guy called Seamus, who plays in punk bands now, Defcon Zero and the Response Unit. He was a big fan of the old thrash band Decimator from Brighton, and I know you're thinking, oh yes, them, I'm sure you know them. Pretty obscure, I think I saw them once, but he had the album and there was a song there called Blood Island, taken from some 60s horror film, I believe.
Right.
And he's like, Blood Island, and what goes with that? Raiders. Yeah, there you go, it's a name, it's Blood Island Raiders. Okay, and it's one of those names, most band names, if you put them into Google, type the name in, 3 million hits, and it could be anything. Put it into MySpace, 3 million bands with the same name. Blood Island Raiders, nothing. And it's pretty unambiguous. It's like, we're heavy metal. Yeah, it's unique. It's, no one's going to think, oh, are they a rap band? Are they new metal? Are they folk? It's pretty metal. Some more random people I know.
He's Mr. Popular today.
I can't even begin to explain how popular I am. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your main influences as a band? I mean, you told me before that you're old school.
Yeah, I mean, my favourite band's Iron Maiden. I've been a Maiden fan since 1982. We're all into Maiden. We're all into Sabbath. We're all into stuff like The Who, Jethro Tull, some of us really into Kiss, like when I was a kid. Singer and I both grew up on Kiss. TJ's into
quite a lot punk, the black sheep of the band.
I'm a big punk fan as well, and kind of like old American punk, you know, early 80s punk and hardcore stuff, 60s garage punk like MC5 and Blue Cheer and Stooges, love all that stuff. You know, just all kinds of stuff from like the heavy, I don't know, anything that's loud and heavy, whether it's kind of garage rock or black metal, death metal.
Everything.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, one of the things we always wanted to have is a band called Trouble, like one of my favourite bands, have been for a long time, and stuff like that. Trouble, Pentagram, St. Vitus, bands like Force and Iron Man, Unorthodox, Internal Void, Camp Ravens, Sorcerer, Candlemas. I mean, I could go on forever.
Yeah,
you know, I spend all, you know, I'm always broke because I spend all my money on records and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so what's coming up next for the band?
Very little. We're trying to write. We did the album a couple of years, well, we recorded it about 2 years ago. Came out last year. I almost sold out. I don't know. There may be some somewhere. I don't know. Write a second album. We've gone halfway through that. Try and get signed like, properly because we did it. Like, friends put out the album. It's on a label called Invader, which is Jeff from Portishead's label, and Jeff and Paul have got mates, and they're like, yeah, we'll put it out. Next album, who knows? You know, maybe we'll go back to them. Maybe someone will come offer it. So maybe someone saw us today and was so blown away that they're going to offer us a multi-million-pound deal. Because that's quite likely, isn't it?
You never know at these places.
Nah, maybe we're going to be the biggest hit ever. Who knows?
You never know. 2009 could be the year of the Raiders.
Yeah, I think because we're such a kind of pretty boy band. I think, you know, obviously we're gonna have lots of posters and magazines. I think, you know. Maybe a reality show. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Dodge Challenger 2009.
Yeah.
He wants a Dodge Challenger. He wants
orange with a white stripe, or maybe white and black. Yeah.
Have you got one?
No.
Right, so if any of your viewers have one, if they could send it our way, it would be appreciated. Yeah.
Okay.
Or a proper Mustang Shelby.
Yeah, he's easily satisfied, you know. It's all he needs is a Mustang or a Dodge.
Got an accident, so
Okay.
That'd be difficult carrying things.
So have you got any websites that they can check you out at home?
Yeah, well, it's www.bloodislandraiders.com or myspace.com/Blood Island Raiders. You can check us out on there, yeah. It sounds rubbish soon. I don't know, because I'm old school. It's like
No, it's cool.
It's cool, but I don't know. I know.
Check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Angel of Metal, Blood Island Raiders. Keep it loud.
Cool. Hey.